G'day guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thanks for coming. Well, Thursday the 9th of May today, and I've been doing a few water changes, moving some fish around, doing a bit of maintenance, you know, never ending. So I think I'll just make an update on what's going on in the tanks. Not much has changed, but you know, some things have. So I'll just take you around tank to tank, have a little chat, and yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching. Okay, first tank, excuse the reflection, everything, just obvious. Got a little greenhouse in my garage. This tank here, still got the cribs and swords going. I don't know how many, 120 or something, could be somewhere around there. I moved 20 on, but yeah, so not much has changed in there at all. But they're all doing good. I did have one pair, another two pair off, but I'll put them in another tank. But they're probably second or third, I don't know which batch they were, but they're younger ones, so we'll see what happens there. Now, down below it here, I did have a couple of swords, not swords, platies left, and I've put, I don't know if you can see them up just this afternoon, so they're still stressing a little bit, but two really mature pregnant female guppies that I'm expecting to drop in the next week. Yeah, so there's lots of Java fern. Just put a little bit of water sprayed up the top, because you know, guppies down the bottom, then up the top, and then when they want to go. So just to that, the tank anyway, I'll show you the tank they came out. There's a few babies in that tank they came out of, but I'm thinking there's too many guppies in there, they're getting taken out, so I'll just put them in here for a week, see what happens, and then take them out and hopefully get a better success rate. Thank you. This one's really glary, but the original crib parents in here, so they've been popping out babies 16, 18 months or something. They did have a really large batch last week, and then after 2 days they all disappeared, so I just left them in there, and I'm going to keep an eye on, see if they'll breed again, or whether, you know, I've never had that happen before, so yeah, they took them out on the second or third day, which is disappointing because they've had batches of 70, 80 before. Anyway, we'll watch them and give them one more chance. If they do the same thing, then they can go back with the rest of them. This tank here, some cherry shrimp, not as many because I think the guppies are taking out the younger ones, but you can still see some down here. This is the tank where I got the two pregnant females out of. Yeah, I bought 3 females and a male. I did lose one female giving birth the last batch, but I don't know how many. I'm thinking 50, 60 plus in there at the moment. That's why I'm not seeing, you know, I'm seeing 4 or 5 newborn ones surviving, so I just figured I'd chuck the females out there. I'll win another tank and see how we go there. And pothos, java moss, bit of naja grass and stuff, so yeah, they're doing good. Pretty happy with that. I don't know what it's been, 4 months or something, because you can see some of the females are starting to get pregnant in here as well from the first drop, so yeah, doing good. Build up some more numbers of guppies again. Went off guppies for a while, but now I'm getting back into them again. Down here, today I did 15%, 60 litre tank, whatever. I did have cherry buds in here a week ago, and yeah, I hadn't seen anything. And then when I did the water change, I seen 3. So there is some fry in there. So that's why I changed my mind at the last minute and caught the platies out, and I was going to put the guppies in here. I was thinking nothing happened, but I've seen 3, so I'm hoping. It's only been a week, so I'm hoping they're still hiding, and as another week or so goes by, I'll see a few more, but we'll see what happens. So that's good. I'm happy I've seen a couple. Hopefully there's more around. A few is better than none, but we'll know more in a week or 2. This one here, this one's only 40 litre tank. I just got, I forget what it was, 12 to 15 female cherry barbs after 2 days in the last tank for the sporting. Then I just whacked them in here, and I don't know, see some at the back there. They don't like it when I get too close, but yeah, basically just conditioning a week, maybe another week or two, just to build up their eggs again, get their condition back, and then I'll chuck some males, set that up and chuck some males in there and have another one. And here, just a small tank, totally overgrown and everything, but heaps of cherry shrimp in there, so they're just doing their thing in there. Feed them in the morning, heaps, there's hundreds in there. This one here, Praecox, doing good. About 2 weeks they've been here now. Still got 10, had no issues. Just conditioning them up. I reckon they have got a better body shape, more tummy on them now, and doing really good. There is 4 or 5 catfish in there, I can't remember. There's one of the larger ones up there, just because they'll clean up anything on the ground. So I'm pretty happy with them. I'm just going to condition them up for another 2 weeks or so. I still can't really work out how many males and females, but they're doing good and I'm happy with that. I'm enjoying that, so we'll just keep conditioning them up, and then maybe I'll take everything out and put some mops in for a week or something, but work in progress. Doing good. They're a bit washed out now. We come out in the morning, spectacular. This one, just the holding for cherry barbs basically. I did try that automatic system. I've had no luck with it at all. Don't know why. Maybe my errors. Maybe there's about 30-ish. I'm not exactly sure. Cherry barbs in there, so maybe the ratio is completely wrong. I do see the males fighting amongst themselves a bit, so maybe I got too many males, or who knows. But just the holding thing now, because when people want them, far more easier to catch them out of there. So they're doing it good. This one here, just angels, still growing out, about a year old now, maybe 13 months, so growing good. Not as many catfish, moved a few on, maybe 15, 20 left, moved 20 or so. And I'm not sure, 70 or 80, I'm only guessing, cherry barbs still in there, so I don't know. They're doing good. So never a drama, this tank with the double layer Matten filter and the airlift pumping over the top. Goes really good. Down here, sort of just a few swords left. In the cave there, they're the younger cribs that sort of paired off. I just chucked them in there. There's three or four catfish, I can't remember. But I'm just giving them the opportunity to see if they can, you know, figure out what they're doing or whatever happens. But if not, I can always grab them and chuck them back with the others. So this is, you know, I can use this as a grow out, or if I want to do something different. So that's just what's going on in there, not much. This one's like 230 litre, whatever. Denison barbs, 14, 15 months old now. Between, you know, around 12 centimetres now, so only 3 when I got them. Got 20 initially, I have lost 2, but they're really, since I redid this and gave them more area, they're not scared of me at all anymore. They get very used to me, they come up and, yeah, few swords growing, pumping 400 litres an hour through like Japanese Matten style internal sump type setup, and yeah, got 18 left of the 20 I got initially, so that's pretty good. And I really enjoy watching this tank at the moment. Part of me thinks I want to transfer them to the lounge room, but then part of me thinks just let them alone, keep them growing. So doing good. That's probably my favourite tank, although the Praecox are getting close to them. Here, it's the same size tank as above, but I've got it divided into 4 sections. In this section, this is where I put the extra platies, a few catfish, and there's 5 or 6 baby cribs. don't know if anyone watched before, the first time parents. They had about 35 the second time, but after 3 weeks they were chasing them around, and I figured they were breeding again. So there's a few in here, and a few up the end one with one swordtail I've got left that they got through the barriers somehow. So what I did, I grabbed the caught the parents out, and then when I moved the cave, there was eggs on the side of the cave, so I put them in here. Okay, and I don't know whether you're going to be see, but they didn't destroy those eggs, and those eggs survived. Turn down the side of the pot there, you might just see them moving, but there's a new batch of them, so they're doing good. This one looks like 30 or 40 as well, so that's their third batch, so they're getting the hang of it really good. So they may take over from those other ones if they start going. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them there, just moving in front of the father on the ground, but there's more in there. So I was happy. I was a bit stressed when I shifted the cave and then see the eggs on the side of the wall in the cave, but they didn't get too upset, and they've had, they're raising them, so that's good. And in this section here is 8, I don't know how many, few cribs from the previous batch in there, but this has got 5 or 6 males in there. From our cherry barbs, I just separate them, put them in there, and then I'll grab 3 that I like, or 3 that I can catch, and chuck them in with the females when they're conditioned up in another week or so. Or 2 weeks maybe. And the lounge room tank, nothing's changed in there at all. Just, I don't know, 6 or 8 adult cribs, one batch. There's only been one batch of cribs, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, 25-ish or something. A few catfish. Well, I'm gonna run away. You can see some there. I think there's 3 or 4 batches. We've got this last one here, and then above it you can see this newer one here. There's just another new batch, so possibly 4 batches in there, but not getting, the cribs are probably taking out some of them, but that's okay. And the only thing that has changed is the old pump was getting too noisy on high. I put it to medium, and then I probably didn't have enough flow, so found this old Serra 4 outlet one. Put the 4 outlets on, only 3 working for some reason, but anyway, a bit more flow in there, not as much stuff on the swords, they're all doing good. And some of that other one that I can't remember the name. But anyway, it's always good to watch, so that just, yeah, no dramas. So thank you. So there you go. I thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you like, or a like, or criticism, whatever. Any questions, try and answer them if I can. And thank you. See you next time, hopefully. Bye.